Hey Nerdfighters, it's Tuesday, and I swore I'd never be here again. And by here I mean, you know, this place, because it's quite dark in here. Not the channel. I'm still on the channel. Intro.
Oh, the Nerdfighters!
So you want me, on a visual medium, to tell you a story. Now this is a story all about how my life got flipped turned upside down, and I'd like to take a minute, just sit right there. I'll tell you how I became a prince of a town called Bel Air. In West Philadelphia, born and raised on a playground where I spent most of my days chilling out, maxing, relaxing, all cool, and shooting some b-ball outside of the school when a couple of guys that were up to no good started making trouble in my neighbourhood. I got in one little fight and my mom got scared. She said, "You're moving with your auntie and uncle in Bel Air." I whistled for a cab, and when it came near, the license plate said fresh and had a dice in the mirror. If anything, I could say that this cab was rare, but I thought, nah, forget it, you're home to Bel Air. I pulled up to the house about 7 or 8 and yelled to the cabbie, "You're home, smell you later." Look, to my kingdom, I was finally there to sit on my throne of the Prince of Bel Air. What? You said a story? Oh, alright then. Okay, I'm gonna level with you here. I was walking home from work when I got a notification on Facebook, and Nathan announced to the group that he couldn't film today's video, and could someone step in? And for some stupid reason, I decided to do it, because, you know, it's not 9:30 at night already, and I don't have anything better to do. Okay, I don't. I finished work. I've had a shower. So I'm just chilling out, and filming a video is quite relaxing, so let's do this. The thing is about telling a story. There are so many different ways to do it. You can do it through the medium of music, through the medium of dance, through the medium of art, through a video game, or obviously a written book. That would be 5, video games 4. But how do I go about doing it? Or I could go behind the psychology of what makes a story, or what makes a tale. I'm going to do it this way instead. I look around my room now, and there are things that have memories attached to them, and each one tells a story. You know, a picture is worth 1,000 words. Well, I think an object is worth a sentence or two. Like while I'm stood here filming now, literally behind the camera is this. It's an energy drink fashioned after a T-virus antidote from Resident Evil. That I bought for my first ever convention. You know, like a nerdy sort of anime games convention that I went to in Manchester back in 2010. I bought it because I thought it'd be funny, and I haven't opened it, and I don't drink it now because it's about 3 years out of date. But it tells a story. I just remember the first time of going with my friends. It was a brilliant time. Walking around, seeing all these people in different costumes, and just really going all out. And I've never seen anything so nerdy in my life. And I've been to wrestling several times. I've just America to see wrestling. But see a bunch of people walking around in stormtrooper outfits with Darth Vader leading them in a procession, and they were marching in perfect step as well. And then just past them there was like a robot arena where there was playing Robot War. Oh, was it playing robots? There was reenacting Robot Wars with homemade robots. And someone sat down and actually engineered these robots with axes and maces and flails and all of the sorts of things. And wow, I'm getting really animated. So I could talk about these things. Bright luminous orange hat and this kind of, it's supposed to be like a laurel, not a laurel wreath, you know, a flower wreath thing that my friend brought me back from Cyprus when we went on holiday. As well as he brought me a bottle of Jack Daniels as well, Gentleman Jack, because I house sat. Because I had like a change of environment on some of my videos that you might have seen, you might have not, whatever. And I think it's pretty cool. I mean, I'd never wear them outside the house because even I've got slightly more self-respect than that. But at least it hides the fact I'm ginger. Oh wait, this is bright orange as well. And the final thing I have to bring up while we're talking stories and things that represent stories or have stories with them is this little guy. He's yeah, kind of an old teddy plushy thing. His eyes are missing. He's got kind of like, you know, holes here and there. The furs come out. I've had this since I was, well, as young as I can remember, to be honest. I'm not sure where it came from or who bought it for me. But this little guy, call him Foxy growing up. Still do. Right, buddy? Yeah, I don't know why I'm talking to a camera either. But he was with me through everything growing up. Every night he'd be in my bed snuggled up next to me when I was like 4 or 5 years old. Even growing up to 15, 16, going to college and starting my job. But then, say, like even now, he's sat on top of my wardrobe. So I come in now, usually after a long day at work or whatever, and I'll look up and I'll see him. So like, even though he's got no eyes, he's still staring back at me. And it's just a reminder of, alright, my childhood was pretty good. People have had far worse childhoods. Okay, my dad was an alcoholic, and that affected a lot of my childhood, really. I've got a lot of bad memories associated, but some good as well. And this guy certainly represents one of the good. Like, there was one time I was, well, I said really ill. For a child, I was ill. I had a sickness bug or something. I remember my mum changing the bedding on my bed, and my grandma bringing over this electric fan, which we still have in the house as well, as it happens. He's in better nick than I am. And there was like 8 members of family all making a fuss of me, and then as I lay in bed, getting tucked in by my grandma, not being very well, obviously feverish and feeling a bit rubbish, and then she just snuggled this thing up to me and then tucked me in the bed, kissed me on the forehead, turned the light off, wished me well, and went downstairs. And a lot of family gathering around someone who, as far as I know, is a sickness bug, unless it was something worse and they just haven't told me. That's just a memory that sticks out every time I see this little guy. And he's going to be with me as long as I'm with me. So, isn't that nice? A little nostalgic finish, I guess. So, this was me waxing lyrical about stories and telling stories that no one wanted to know. So, Stephen, I'll see you Wednesday. Nathan will see you Thursday, and Connor, I believe, will see you Friday. Man, that guy's really getting around. Thanks for hearing me ramble, guys. TFTBA, and see you all around.
So you've just made it through Dave's whole video. Well done. You win the internet.